Why shiplap, you ask? Because this is what I bought into. This is a bathroom. Apparently they didn't run the fan very much. And the sheetrock's toppings separating from it. So, this is a lot of work. I have to try to fix this to make it look nice. It's not just a paint job. So we decided to do shiplap. I've got one run of it already. And when you get done, it's going to be nice. We did shiplap on the walls too in this house. We just do all kinds of weird crap. Cabinets look like crap, so we did that. Kind of gave them a distressed look. And then we used this metal. Had some old barn wood that we used for shelves. We're currently remodeling this place. Used some old barn wood for the shelves. And we used shiplap on the walls. And oddly enough, this shiplap is flooring. It's some flooring that we had left over. And that's what we used. And I used shiplap in another house that I have. Yes, it's a mess. We're working. And there's the guard dog. We had some shiplap in another house that we had because we had these kinds of ceilings. And I just don't like those kinds of ceilings. So instead of tearing all that out and redoing it, we just did the shiplap on it also. Not in this house though, it still has the squares. And but all you need to do is do shiplap. You just buy some Luan. Just buy some Luan like that and you just rip it up. I use 8 inches is what I do. They're not perfect. You could be more perfect with them if you have the right equipment. I've got a handsaw there or a circular saw, and that's how I do it. And I cut them all up. I painted them all. Well, my wife did. And we painted them all. That way I don't have to paint it once I put it up. It's a lot less sloppier. And the carpet's coming out. So, so it doesn't matter. Got these drop ceilings in here. And that was a disaster, man, when we bought this place. I said, well, let's paint the drop ceilings because it's cheaper than buying the squares. It's very time consuming to paint drop ceilings like this. Because when you take your roller and press on them, they pop up out of there. So we had to take every one of them down one by one and paint them one by one and stick them back up one by one. And by the time it was all said and done, I could have bought new ones. And just wasn't up for on dropping this ceiling. They dropped it because this used to be a bedroom and a small living room. And I don't know, we may make it a bedroom again. We haven't decided. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. We can make this a bedroom. It'd be a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. And it would demand much more money for rent, which is what we're doing with it. But I really like, my wife has great ideas the way she distressed these cabinets like this. It was cheaper than buying them. And then we used barn wood, bought some shelving, used barn wood, used old tin around the top. Made a nice pot rack over here using the barn wood and a piece of goat fence. That's goat fence right there. And you just you just secure it real well. Put you some hooks in it. And we had all of our pots and pans hanging around through here. Which we've just currently moved out of this place into another. And I don't think we're getting our deposit back, laugh out loud, as they say. But, yep. It's pretty much the end of it. But, yep, this is why you do shiplap. It's easier to do shiplap than it is to redo walls. These walls had this ugly wallpaper behind it. So we decided maybe if we just lightened up one side, it would kind of take away from that. And I hate that wallpaper. But it's not up for all the work right now. But anyway, I got to get back to work. I've got a few more pieces to put up. get this done. Got to replace that light. Wished I'd have bought it. Never thought I had to do that because I'm going to be pulling it down in a minute. So I'll just leave it hanging and buy something bigger and put over it. Because the fan doesn't work on it anymore. I think that's the reason we have a problem with the stuff peeling. I just don't want to have problems.